joining us this morning.
Okay.
I'm not sure how many people will be joining us. We usually have been doing the meetings at 11, but people were requesting different times. So we're alternating between 9, 11, and 4 each week. So it might just be a tutorial for you, Larry. You can have all your questions about Support Local BC answered.
We registered. We haven't had any gift cards ordered or purchased as of yet.
Mm-hmm. And you're with the Legion in Sechelt, is that right?
That's right.
Super, that's great. So I'll just let you know, Larry, that I normally record these sessions so I can then give them a quick edit, and people who can't be here can take a look at what we talked about and maybe have their questions answered as well. So
that's fine.
Okay, super. So maybe we can just start. I usually just do half an hour. I don't want to hold up everyone. If people join in, we'll catch them up and let them ask their questions. So I am Michelle Hamilton. I'm the Managing Director of Think Local First here in Victoria. We started the Support Local BC program almost a year ago as a way to get cash flow into businesses while they were closed in phase 1 of COVID-19, so last March to May. And it really caught on. So here we are, almost a year later, still selling gift certificates on behalf of businesses, and really amazed at the support that communities have shown by using this platform. So these calls are for businesses to hop on, have their questions answered, and I also kind of update everyone who's on the call with what's happening at Support Local BC HQ. I'm going to pass it over to Kyra Williams. Kyra is on our team. It is a very small team. It's just the two of us. So you've got the whole Support Local BC crew here this morning. So I'm going to pass it over to Kyra to introduce herself. And then maybe, Larry, you can tell us a little bit about what the Legion does in Sechelt, how the gift certificates could help the Legion. And then I'm going to share the whole process with you, and then some ways for you to maybe let the Legion members know that they can purchase gift certificates through the Support Local BC website. So,
yeah. So my name is Kyra. I've been working alongside Michelle since the beginning of the program as a business co-op student at the University of Victoria. My goal is just to help with the business onboarding of businesses, and just to make it as easy as possible for you, helping a lot with the marketing side of things, making sure that we can get the word out there for you. And yeah, I'm on the back end of the email, questions@supportlocalbc.com. So if you have any questions, you can always contact me that way through email. And yeah, I'm not sure. I'm on my phone right now. I might be able to drop it in the chat just to, yeah, I can do that for you. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. So yeah, I'll pass it back to Michelle.
Super, thanks, Kyra. So Larry, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and the Legion, and then we can kind of share how Support Local BC can help. And
Sure. Currently I'm the secretary of the Branch 140 here in Sechelt. I do many other things other than just secretary stuff, but our business is down about 50%. It has been since March of last year, and then when we started back up in July, we started ramping up, and then November the 8th, we got plastered with all the Bonnie Henry rules, and our business went down another 10%. So we're currently down about 60% week over week. Thankfully for the government rent subsidies and wage subsidies, we've been able to, at least help with some of the monies. Otherwise, we'd be bleeding red.
Right. Yeah.
And I mean, we have a kitchen, we have a bar. We're in the process of building a new Legion. We're going through rezoning right now, and we have the branch used to have, as far back as maybe 10 or 15 years ago, we used to have 900 members. and currently we only have 155. We don't know the reason for that. I mean, all legions seems to have dropped off. When I came on board a little over a year ago, we had a liquor club license, which meant you had to be signed in by a member to even enter the premises. And that's old, archaic stuff. And so I finally got us a liquor primary license, which means we're on the same footprint as anybody else in our local place who has a pub like the Lighthouse Pub and so on. So you no longer need to be a member to come into the Legion. We really strongly ask people if they'd like to become a member, because we do a lot of charity. We have, of course, our Poppy drive every year and Remember and Stay. And we raise $25,000, $35,000 just through the Poppy Fund. But then we, raise money throughout the year, and we give back to groups in need, communities in need, and even just individuals who are having a hard time. But we're there really is to support veterans and seniors in our community.
Super, that's great. I'm very familiar with the Legion. I come from a military family, and I was in the military myself. So,
okay,
yeah.
Good.
So the gift certificate sales, people would come in when they purchase gift certificate in the Legion, they would come in and be able to use them for a meal. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, well, we have refillable gift cards. So we actually have plastic gift cards, and we run them through our point of sale system, and they can have any denomination on them. We have one person who he loads his gift card with $600 every month, and that's what he uses to buy food and buy drinks and beverages and so on. So yeah, you can use them for everything, except you can't use a gift card to buy your membership.
Right. Okay. So for Support Local BC, because you haven't sold a gift certificate yet, maybe I could just run through our process of how our certificates work, and then we could maybe share some ideas on how they could sync up with your in-house gift cards. So I imagine that, do you pay a service fee for the plastic refillable gift cards that you have?
No, we buy the gift cards outright for $1.25.
Okay.
And then we just reload them as people need them. We work with the it used to be the old Welcome Wagon, and it's now called Everything Welcome Community, Everything Welcome, or something like that. So we give a $10 gift card to every new person who moves into the Sechelt area, and they go out and give us their card. So and then they can redeem them whenever they want and refill them if they want.
Right. Okay. So here's one way that I think Support Local BC's program could help you. So when that gentleman comes in and he loads $600 on a refillable gift card, does he use a credit card to pay that?
Yes, he does.
So your
debit card. He doesn't have a credit card, but
okay. So and do you pay a percentage then, merchant fees for the debit? No. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yes, we do. Through Global Payments, yes, we pay that.
Yeah. So with Support Local BC, one of the things that was really important to us when we started the program was that businesses would not be facing would not have to pay the transaction costs. So those kind of credit fees that people, that we have to pay when people make a purchase. Sorry, I'm still over my words. I haven't had enough tea yet today. So the way that works then is if somebody through Support Local BC bought 6 $100 gift certificates to the Legion, we would send you $600, and this person would come in then. You could actually, so let's say it's this fellow, could we just give him a name and say his name is Joe? So Joe goes to Support Local BC. Except he can't make a purchase with a debit card. I'm just going to carry on as if he did use a credit card, and I'll just explain to you.
Unless it's a Visa debit.
Unless it's a Visa debit, yeah. Just to explain to you that there's maybe a little bit of cost savings for you if you direct people to support local BC. So, so if somebody purchases a $100 gift certificate to the Legion, then we send you $100, and then this person will come in with their Support Local BC gift certificate, show it to you. You can reference it because we have a business portal that you can download the sales from, or you can log right in and see that this is a legitimate gift certificate. They could spend what they need to spend. So say they have that $100 gift certificate, they spend $25, so they have $75 left. You could give them the $75 on one of your in-house gift cards, and you wouldn't have to run it. Well, I'm not sure how your back end works. Could you issue them a gift certificate without taking payment for debit or credit? Could you make it so that it would go against this $100 that I'm going to send you?
Yeah, we can load a gift card without a dollar value, or sorry, without receiving monies.
Right.
But it has to be done by a supervisor.
Right. So so that would be one way that I know other businesses have been using that process. Because then, especially if it's a large amount, so say this gentleman, Joe, he purchases $600 worth of Support Local BC gift cards. He comes in, he only uses 25. Now he's got 575 left. You don't want to keep deducting that on the business portal. So you would issue him one of your refillable gift cards for the 575, and then he could just keep using it. But you do save those processing fees. So, I mean, it's up to you. Some businesses, that works for them. Some businesses are maybe just a little bit too busy at their till to make those kind of switches. I'm just thinking of ways that our program could benefit the Legion. So,
how would we know when somebody purchased a gift certificate?
So I'll explain the whole process then. So when somebody purchases a gift certificate on our site, we have a business portal app called Duoplane, and it's connected to our Shopify store. When they make a purchase, each business has an account in this business portal. So the Legion would have an account in there. You get an email from the business portal that says this person with their name and email address has purchased a $100 gift certificate to the Legion. So you've got that email. And then you also, at the same time, will get a welcome email from the Duoplane business portal. So you can log in and you can see all the gift certificates. So then you can mark them as redeemed as you issue your in-house gift card to people so they can apply the balance. And then the last step when you sell your first gift certificate is I send you a link to register for our secure service called SparkPay, because we pay businesses electronically. We have over 1,700 businesses, and on average each week we have over 300 orders. So we're paying a lot of businesses each week. So doing that by direct deposit is fast way. So you just register once, and then each week you'll get paid on the Thursday or Friday for any gift certificates that were sold the week before. And then it just kind of hums along. Then the big part is that you need to be letting members know that there is a benefit to them by purchasing the gift certificates through Support Local BC, that it helps the Legion. So, that your transaction costs for in-house gift cards are deferred. We take care of that. And in Sechelt, it's actually the Sunshine Coast Regional Economic Development Office that has put up the money. So they have paid, we set a fee to cover those transaction costs and to get the community set up on the website. So they're covering the transaction costs for all your businesses in Sechelt and Gibson in that area. So
are you working with the Sechelt Downtown Business Association?
is that Teresa?
Yes.
Yeah. So Teresa originally set up a gift card program similar to what we were doing. But when I talked to her and Colin Stansfield from Scredo, they were like, Michelle, you're like all over BC. Like, let's join forces with you, because then people who come to visit the Sunshine Coast can shop for gift certificates before they make their trip. So, and it also helps them to discover local businesses in the community. So we're kind of making an exception for the Legion because it's not totally an independent business according to our criteria. But I know that Legions do great work in communities too. So, and in smaller communities, I have a hard time telling businesses, I'm sorry, because you're a franchise, you can't participate. So.
We have the same issue with, I think over the last year, I've applied for funding grants from various organizations. Have been turned down for every one because we do not have charitable status. The Legions are a fraternal order done by Parliament back in 1948, and we can't get a charity fund unless we can find somebody who will accept the funding grant on our behalf. They do the taxation paperwork, and then they give the money to us. So it's a really roundabout situation. And there's 1,400 Legions in Canada, and not one is registered as a charity.
That's interesting.
And we can't be both. You can be one or the other. You can be a nonprofit organization or a charitable organization.
For sure. Yeah, exactly. So, so that's, just to summarize, that's the process. So you are able, like, you'll know each day that there is a purchase made, you'll get an email. And so it will go to rclbr140@gmail.com. That's the email address it'll go to. And I'm assuming you're the person that checks that email, or?
There's three of us that do it.
Okay, perfect. And yeah, so I mean, Larry, one option is you could make a purchase of a $10 gift certificate to the Legion, and then that triggers us to set you up the rest of the way. Like I said, the Dual Plane business portal, so you can see that, and then it sets you up for direct deposit. And then you're set up basically for other gift certificate sales. The other thing that we've done, because we realize, like, businesses are busy doing their business. So we created social media graphics so you can share with your members and with your community that you're part of the Support Local BC program. And I don't know if you have social media that you use to reach members with, but we do have Facebook and Instagram specific graphics in there, so you can let members know that you're participating in the program. That might be worthwhile looking at. And you can find the business resources on our website in the footer. So at the very bottom of each page, there's a business resources menu on the right-hand side. And you'll see there's a social media graphics link there. And that just takes you to the folder where Kyra has been putting all those fantastic social media graphics she's been creating for us. So, yeah.
Yeah, I do a lot of Facebook posting on various sites, probably about 15 different Facebook sites on the coast here. And that's where we garner a lot of new business from is from those pages. So if you've got that stuff in digital format, just email it to me, and then I can use it in some of my Facebook ads.
Sure. Or if you wanted to click on that social media graphics link on our website, it opens a Google folder, and then there's a whole choice, whichever one would work best for you. And then Kyra's also put together some scripts that you can use to go with those graphics as well. If you'd like, Larry, I can send you the link directly to that Google Drive folder, so you have it.
Why don't you send that to my personal email address, which is lhamblin@telus.net.
Okay. Perfect. I'll do that after we finish chatting here. So,
And I can also just add on top of that, in that same folder, there's a social or a support local graphic that just has the prompt of buy gift certificates. And with that graphic, a lot of businesses have been putting it on their homepage on their website. And I'm not sure what the layout of your website is, but a lot of businesses have been finding a lot of positive response and a lot of lead generation by having a direct link to their page, their support local page, so that customers know when they come onto your website that they can find, they know that you are on support local and that they can buy gift certificates from you.
Okay, good. Yeah, I just did a grant through, I think it was called Local BC or something like that, and requested funding so that we could create a better Facebook page. Currently, our Facebook page is just done through GoDaddy, and you can have a look at it. It's 140legion.com, and so what we want to do is, if we get the money from this grant, one of the things that you must do is create a new or a revised website. So that's what we want to use that money from the grant for, to do that.
super.
Great. Yeah, that's an awesome opportunity. And another thing too, with your Facebook page, even having like a link to support local BC in your bio, like in the about section on Facebook, may be a really great way so that customers just checking you out will know that you're on there as well.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, and so when I send you the link for the social media graphic folder, I'll also include that website graphic that Kyra was talking about and the link for your specific page on the Support Local BC website. So yeah, so you can add that in too. So after all my talking, do you have any questions that have come up just thinking about the program?
I don't think so. No, you've answered them. And I'm glad to see that you're working with Teresa. She does a great job over here.
She does. Yeah.
If I do have any further questions, I'll certainly send you an email.
Yeah, so you can reach me. You'll see I'll send you an email this morning. I'm at hello@Support Local BC, and as Kyra said, she's at questions@supportlocalbc.com. So yeah, thanks so much for joining us, Larry. It was great to meet you this morning.
You too. Take care.
Take good care.
Thanks,
Bye.
Larry. Bye.